Good morning, family and friends. May 9th, day 12, 18.1 miles today, hopefully to Roush Gap Shelter. Before I forget, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers watching, and especially happy Mother's Day to my number one trail angel. And she knows who that is. And also I want to wish a happy birthday to my daughter Dana, who is in Belgium serving. Well, she's not in the army. She was in the army. She's a vet, but her husband Woody is serving with the Joint Task Force in Belgium. So happy birthday to Dana. It was like yesterday. I remember when you were born, and that changed my life. All for the better. Yeah, there's been some struggles in there, but it's natural with kids. There's always a struggle. It's never easy. But enough of that. So right now the sun is out, but all forecasts say before around noon or 1 o'clock, it's going to start raining, and we'll be in rain until 5 a.m. Monday morning. So it's going to be a challenging day here on the AT. Hold on a second. Let's look at the trail, not me. Yeah, so it's going to be a challenging day, but the AT always throws you challenges, and you have to be mentally and physically strong enough to overcome them. So today we'll test my physical and mental ability to overcome this rain. And it's not warm either. It's right now it's 40 degrees, and it's going to be no higher than mid-50s. And that's what the weather is, probably in the valley. Up here, naturally, it's going to be a lot colder. Well, cooler, I should say. So, that said, we'll push on. I'd like to get 10 miles done before the rain comes, or as much as fast as I can. It's going to be rocky. I'm going to have to deal with that too. Wet rocks slows you down. So let's go and enjoy this day as much as we can. Oh yeah, I want to say thank you to Robin for coming out, spending a day with me yesterday, meeting me in Duncannon, and hiking out to the shelter. It was nice having you, Robin. Looking forward to catching up in the next week or so. Thanks. Well, it's 9 o'clock, an hour and a half. Nice ridge walk this morning, I have to say. There's been some rocks, but not as bad. It's cloudy. I passed Blueberry and not yet. I flew by them. But it's not bad. It's nice ridge walk. I see where the mountains I have to traverse is to my left, but all the leaves are grown in. I can't show it to you, but I can see where I'm going. Gonna have to be going. And I'm coming to a lot of these side trails too today. So, oh, one other thing. I thought as long as we have to walk 2,000 miles together, for those of you that don't really know me, I can tell you a little bit about me. First off, I am from New Jersey, northern New Jersey. I am a Christian. I am a believer. I recently retired from the Walt Disney Company after Well, after 37 years in the telecommunication industry with 4 companies, Bell Atlantic first, hired in 1983 to 1996. Then with a systems integration company, Camelot Communications, for 11 years. Then I worked with an architectural firm, engineering architectural firm, EYP Mission Critical Facilities. We designed data centers, critical communication facilities, and I designed what's called Layer 1 cable pathway spaces that you can hook up computer IT equipment to, and they network together. Worked in Saudi Arabia on a project for Saudi Aramco. That was interesting. And then HP took over EYP Mission Critical Facilities and screwed it all up. But I was let go in, I think, 2015 under a workforce reduction program. 55,000 people across HP got laid off. So I was 61, didn't know who to want to hire an old guy like me, but little did I know my experience in the telecommunications industry spoke volumes, and of course the networking with people I've met throughout the years, and landed me a job which I retired from at the Walt Disney Company. I worked there for 6.5 years. I supported ABC Networks, Disney Corporate Enterprise in New York. I supported ESPN, Good Morning America. What else? Freeform, Disney Publishing, all the Disney Enterprise. And basically I designed all the infrastructure that allowed them to put phone systems and computer technology on the network. So that's a little bit, for now, a little snippet about my professional career. We'll be back to you with some other stuff later on. Yeah, one other thing. I may or may not have mentioned it, but I retired January 1st of this year, 2021, at the age of 67. I think that's all I wanted to add. Okay, later. Editorial note number 2. I worked for the Walt Disney Company in New York City. Not in Orlando, not in Disneyland, California, but in New York City. That's where ABC Network corporate offices were for the East Coast. Well, we dropped down off that ridge, and we are going down, I think, to a spring, and then we'll take our first packs off break there, and then of course we got to go back up to the ridge, because that's what we do. So, Roush Gap Shelter. That's where we're staying. And we are on Stony Mountain. We just passed Clarks Valley Road. I don't have my glasses on, so I don't really know where that is. But I got 11 miles to go before we get there. So this is Duncannon. That's where we were yesterday. We followed the trail all the way up to Peter's Mountain Shelter. And so, okay, so we came down here, came down this gap. So we must be right here. So this must be where we're at. So we have this much to go. Not even halfway yet. Weather's holding out though. Yeah, the water's going through the bottom of that tree stump. Coming here, flowing down there, flowing underground, and coming out through the bottom of that tree stump. Well, it goes around there, but I thought that was pretty interesting. Here's our climb up the gap, out of the gap, the street. Climbing up, back up to the ridge, about 1,000 foot. Fortunately, water everywhere. Yeah, fortunate. Check this water out. I wouldn't even begin to filter this water. What's this? Nice big area over here. Oh yeah. No. Nice flowing stream, but no thanks. And I do feel occasionally some drops, so unfortunately weather is moving in. And I still got quite a climb up this mountain. And the Horseshoe Trail, 121 miles from its origin at the Valley Forge. This marker erected at 1974 in memory of Cyrus G. Sturgis, Jr., 1914 to 1971, linguist, translator, editor, trail companion par excellence. Yes, and it is raining. I have my umbrella on and my... what's this? Hold on. What does that say? Scuba 2021. I don't know, Scuba felt like he had to put something there. But it is raining. Got the umbrella up. Rain skirt's not on yet, it's not raining that hard. I gotta see how far we got to go to the shelter. Well, as of now, we've done 10 miles from the shelter. We got 8 more to go. It is about almost noontime. So we'll keep pushing. I don't know where we're going to find a good spot to have lunch, but we'll keep going. So the rain skirt is on, folks. Here it is. And I'm going to have a heck of a time trying to get my phone to record anything. So don't expect too much recording while it's raining, because I have a hard time getting my phone. Check this out. Coal mining village, circa 1850. Cool. I tried to write and register, but the pen wouldn't work. I don't feel like digging for mine. It's a nice campsite. Four and a half miles to the shelter. Cool. 4.5 miles to the shelter, all ridge walking. So we should get this thing done within 2 hours. And right now it's a little after 2 o'clock. So 4 o'clock, 18 miles, Since 7:30, that's pretty darn good, I think. So check this out. That sign back there said, "Old coal mining community, circa 1850." Well, look at, I'm walking along the trail, and this is all coal. It's all coal along the trail. Huh. Wow. Pretty neat. Checking me out. Home sweet home. I'm not happy about the .3 though. Okay, well that about does it for today. It's 7 o'clock. I'm in my hammock, or I'm sitting on my hammock. As you can see, it's cold and raw outside. It's supposed to rain again tonight. In the mid 40s, I think. Upper 40s, mid to upper 40s, but it's kind of a raw night. So we did 18 miles today from the Peter Mountain Shelter to Rosh Gap Shelter. This is a nice shelter, big area, a lot of camping. So tomorrow, I'm not quite sure what we're doing tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow we're starting off. I have to go through a potentially flooded area on the AT because of beaver activity. Beavers have dammed up this area, and apparently it's flooded the AT. But since I'm hiking and I have to touch them all the blazes, I got to go through it. So don't know how deep the water is, but I for sure will take my shoes off and put my camp shoes on and go through it that way. But we'll see. There is a reroute too, but if you want to be a pure AT hiker, you got to touch all the blazes, so that's what I have to do. Sorry today, folks. Again, no fun fact. It was raining all day today. Well, I'd say probably 60% of the day today. So I tried to stay warm and tried to keep moving. I actually had to eat my lunch on the move. I made it and put my backpack on and ate it as I walked. So it was kind of an interesting day. Tomorrow will be more of an interesting day too, with the beaver flood area, whatever. So that's it for today, for day 12. Day 12, I think. Yeah, day 12. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope all the mothers out there had a wonderful Mother's Day. And God bless. Good night.